Hi, I'm Sarah, and this is Middle of Nowhere Festival. Until now, Northampton's reputation relied on its shoes. With its famous footwear all but worn out, it's time for a culture shock. Over the bank holiday weekend, the Middle of Nowhere Festival will take hold. 4 days of music and art which aims to put Northampton back on the map. 30 live bands and 10 DJs will perform in 20 locations. It blends the best new and emerging musicians with the finest DJs, and it's a music and arts festival that crosses genres and serves all tastes. The town centre will be steaming with culture like never before, and what's more, the vast majority of the events are free to attend. In a moment, we'll tell you what you can expect to see over the festival weekend. But first, let's meet the people behind the scenes. Middle of Nowhere is the brainchild of the Shock Collective, a bunch of promoters and DJs, a core group of people who have drawn an army together to get this festival off the ground. Sarah Doyle went along to meet them.
The idea is the Shock Collective we're kind of the organisers. We're the people that have kind of, for want of a better term, created the opportunity for a festival to happen. So we sat down and we said we want a festival to exist, but we're not trying to do everything. It's not us against the world. It's kind of the collective bit is really important. The fact that we've asked other people to get involved. So it's us creating the festival, but it's people that do stuff in their normal day jobs. So promoters, designers, first aiders, all the other people. They're doing what they normally do, but we're working for a common collective, which has never been done before.
In Northampton, there are first-class designers, and the same goes with every field. Every aspect of everything that we've done. There's probably 5 or 6 people involved in each one at some point down the line.
And we really couldn't have done it without everybody's help. And that's been our job. It's just about sort of talking to everybody and sort of sitting in the middle and kind of making phone calls and emails and just bringing it all together. And that's kind of been our job, really. It's not been any, there's no glamour to it.
Our involvement generally is providing 2 venues, the Road Mender and the Sound House, for the Middle of Nowhere Festival, liaising with the promoters Neil, Tid and the Middle of Nowhere team. It's something that Northampton's lacking. Hopefully this festival will be a stepping stone for future success.
I'm going to be playing a set right here actually in the fish market. It's going to be the first day at the launch, and there's going to be a gallery of artwork as well, all the maps covers, and we held a competition as well for people to do like their own artwork, like influenced by maps music, so there's going to be them there as well.
We've got an awful lot going on anyway. You've got your Sound House and your Labour Club and your Racehorse and your Road Mender and heaven knows what else is going on, live music, DJs, everything is happening. There is so much going on in Northampton in the music end of things that any attempt to bring it to public attention, why would you not support it?
Most of the events are free, so where's all the money coming from?
We didn't know how much it was going to cost to put on.
No.
We just had no idea at all.
No, it was an unknown. It was an unknown fee, So we just said. So we looked into Arts Council funding, and the Arts Council kindly, gave us a grant to put the festival on, which we couldn't have done it without. So
after it took 3 months to fill in the application.
Yeah, we went through business plans and budgets and and everything else, and it took a few months to kind of get all the figures together to be able to be in a position, but we submitted a form to the Arts Council, and thankfully at Christmas we opened the post and there it was, you've been granted the money.
Because it's music and arts, there's going to be films and stuff like that, which is a lot different to most other festivals really. We haven't had something like this ever before, so it's about time that it happened. There's a good buzz about it. People are kind of asking me like if I'm doing anything in it and stuff like that, and there's a good vibe there.
I've got a very old friend who's taking part on the night, a geezer called Curtis Johnson. He's got a brand new electric band, which is kind of scary because the last record he put out was Scottish folk music with fiddlers and things. So self-evidently I'm looking forward to that. And also if I can get the chance to see him, Dan Connors, because I love what he's doing right now.
It's got to be the Saturday night at the Road Mender with the Bees and the Project. The Project's a great club night, which I've been for many years. We've had involvement in that at the Sound House. To bring the Bees to Northampton is going to be really great.
The name Middle of Nowhere is kind of, it's just, at the minute it sort of says what it is, but we want it to be in 5 years' time. We want the irony to be even more, We want the fact that when you say Northampton, nobody knows what that is, and they don't know what it means.
Yeah.
At the minute, that's, hopefully in a few years' time, we kind of we'll get rid of that, and people will know where Northampton is. So that's the kind of idea, just to build something which just isn't here at the minute.
So we've met some of the people behind the scenes. Now let's find out some of the highlights of this year's Middle of Nowhere Festival. It all kicks off at the fish market with the unveiling of the Maps We Can Create exhibition, followed by live performances by Suki and Richard Peter Snopes. On Friday there's a special evening of BBC introducing showcasing the best emerging bands from around the country. The Brownies from Norwich, Oxford's Little Fish, Yoshi from Nottingham, and Northampton's very own Danny Connors will make up the bill. On Saturday there's a free screening of Anton Corbijn Film Control, the biopic of Joy Division's Ian Curtis, plus during the afternoon there'll be DJ set, workshops and acoustic music in loads of venues around the town. Saturday evening sees Retrotronic present Voluntary Butler Scheme and the Surgeons at the Labour Club. Meanwhile, Roadmender has loads of live bands including My First Tooth, Miller's Hag, Kite, The Steers and The Sport. Plus later the B Sound Collection will end with a headline DJ set until the early hours. And finally, the festival comes to a close on Sunday. The afternoon will have acoustic music at Abington's Park Bandstand, while in the evening a special music quiz will end with new cassettes playing house band. You can find full details on our website at middleofnowherefestival.com. One truly remarkable weekend where literally anything can happen. Enjoy!